YouTube replay viewers, and Mama. Talked to Mama last night. Hope everybody's doing well today. Oh man, we always have so much to talk about in such a little bit of little small amount of time. But anyway, grab those notebooks and let's go. Well, good morning again, everybody. Good morning, India. How you doing? Are you behaving? Good morning, India. It's good to see everybody. Hope everybody is just happy. Hope you're doing all right. And I hope you've been living on purpose. Hope you've been behaving. Hope you've been doing everything that you're supposed to be doing. And the days are going by so fast. Good morning, Shalonda. Good morning. It is good for us to be here. I just may have had my thought, and I'm going to talk about the announcement in a minute. I may have had my thought for my upcoming workshop. I'm going to talk about it in a second. Let your light shine. How to take the mask off. How to be authentic. How to be real. Shalonda, seeing you may have just given me my thought. What are you talking about, Dr. Sam? Good morning again, everybody. Good morning, Miss Vanessa. Good morning, Shalonda. Good morning, Linda. Miss India. Good morning, Mama. Shalonda, Mama cracked me. You give everybody a shout out but me. Well, good morning, Mama. Because she says she watches me every day. We're getting ready to release Finding Christ in Crisis. That's my latest book project. We're going to release that on August the 30th, and the link to pre-order is right below me. I'm so excited about that. Now, this morning, I got another inspiration. I'm putting together a virtual workshop, and seeing Shalonda this morning triggered something, Miss Vanessa. I really may do, because a lot of people are challenged with this. How do I be my authentic self? How do I be myself? A lot of people are challenged, and I've worked through this. How do you get to the place where you're comfortable in your own skin? Come on, somebody. Because, a lot of people don't see you. A lot of people don't see the real you. And that's why we dumb down. But anyway, what do you think I should do my virtual workshop on? And the price point is going to be $25. Limited seating, because Zoom and these other live streaming platforms limit the seating. And so I'm going to figure those details out later. But we're going to do a workshop, and it's probably going to be the latter part of September after my book release. But we're going to do a workshop, a virtual workshop. And since y'all are my daily participants, I'm introducing this to you first. What should I do my workshop on? So y'all think about it. I posted this on Facebook just a few moments ago. And so y'all help me think about what my workshop should be on. And so happy Intentional Tuesday, everybody. Guys, I'm so excited about all that's going on. And again, what has been my challenge? What has been my challenge, guys? If you do not come out of this crisis more focused, more empowered, more motivated, and inspired to live on purpose, you have not lacked time. You've lacked desire, determination, and discipline. Because I could put together, what have I done during this quarantine since March 13th, or we'll just say April the 1st. I've had 4 challenges. I've sold several books. I broadcasted every day. I've had several broadcasts. So what? April, May, June, July, August. I've had 5 months worth of broadcasts. How many broadcasts have I done? Several. I'm working on my new book. I'm about to do a virtual workshop. So y'all can't say Dr. Sam's been lazy. Come on now. Y'all can't say Dr. Sam's been lazy. You have been seeing me on a daily. I got my virtual church. I got my physical church. Come on now. I'm not bragging. I'm just validating, authenticating what my comment is to you, right? So what have you done? And one of the greatest things we talked about, is you got to be working on you. So what have you done to sharpen your peace of mind? And you can easily say, I've watched you every day. So what have you applied? Have you applied some of the lessons that you have learned? Have you applied what we have talked about? Because knowledge alone is not power. Application is power. Put that in your notes. Knowledge alone is not power. Application is where the power is. You can know how to bake a cake. I fixed some high-powered lemonade last night. I pan-seared fish and steak, and I crock pot. So I hear a recipe, and I've been working in the kitchen a little bit. Okay, and some of the things I'm learning, you see me applying. I'm learning more and more about my live streaming platform. I'm gonna dive into some Facebook advertising, my marketing. So it's so much going on. I'm so excited, guys. I'm so excited. Hercules. So what can you say you have done to sharpen your piece of iron? And I know some things have held you back, and that's a great segue into our lesson for today, our talk for today. Since today is Intentional Tuesday, I need you to make a decision. Remember to decide if you're going to be faithful or be fearful. Your choice. Put either one of those in the box. Are you going to be faithful or fearful? Put that in your comment box this morning. Good morning, Facebook, Periscope, and YouTube and replay viewers. This is Intentional Tuesday. You have to be intentional. Because whether you say it or not, your actions back up which one of those you have decided to be. You can't be both. You can't faith and fear at the same time. What do we call that? What do we call that? That's trouting. You cannot trust and doubt at the same time. So which one have you decided to be? Faithful or fearful? Because both of them have different streets. Amen, webcam. Both of them have different streets. If you're going to be on Faith Street, you walk by faith and not by sight. If you're going to be on Fear Avenue, you're not going to end in the same place that Fear Street will take you. So are you fear? Come on, Minister Shalonda. You Faith Street or Fear Avenue? Come on, somebody. Because both of them will lead in different directions. Faith leads to life. Fear leads to death. Put that on your Facebook page. Faith leads to life. Fear leads to death. Can't do both. You cannot trust and doubt at the same time. Can't do it. Can't do it. You cannot. You cannot trust and doubt at the same time. Can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. You feel me? Wait, Dr. Sam. Because when you choose fear, you make it about the storm. When you choose faith, you keep your eyes focused on the Lord. Hello. Hello, somebody. Do you feel me? Can't have both. You got to decide. Good morning again, everybody. Good morning, Facebook, Periscope, YouTube, replay viewers, Instagram. What are we talking about today? Today is Intentional Tuesday. What we're talking about today is I'm reminding you to decide which lane you're going to be in. Are you going to be on Faith Street or are you going to be on Fear Avenue? Both of them lead to two different directions. Faith leads to life. Fear leads to death. You can't have it both ways. And what have we taught? We taught a new word, and this is in my upcoming book. This is in my upcoming book. You can't do both. You can't do both. I talk about this in my book. You can't trout. You cannot trout. Dr. Sims, remind me, what is trouting? You cannot trust and doubt at the same time. Thanks for sharing, everybody. You can't trust and doubt at the same time. And so many people are living and are being a hypocrite. Because you gotta pick a side. Are you gonna be faithful or are you gonna be fearful? Look, hurricane gone. What did I tell you? Everything on this side of heaven is temporary. That storm, that Hurricane Isaiah, is gone. If that hurricane made you fearful a week ago, it's gone. So you got to make a decision. You got to draw a line in the intentional sand. I'm going to be faithful, like Shalonda said, or I'm going to be fearful. And I understand fear is going to rear its ugly head. We talked about fear. When we talked about, am I climbing the right mountain? We talked about fear at length. And there's so many things that people are afraid of. And Shalonda and I talked about this. So many people are afraid to be themselves. And that really may be um what my virtual workshop is going to be on, guys. Guys, I need your help. I need you to help me put together my virtual workshop. The investment is going to be $25. You got $25. So what topic should I cover? All my social media platforms, y'all help me put together my virtual workshop. And I just may have the topic. I just may have the topic. And I might do one a month. But I may have the topic. How do I be? Yeah, yes, but how long does it? Amen. 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 That's good, Miss Vanessa. That's good, Miss Vanessa. When you say how long does it take to rebound, explain that a little bit. I'm putting together my workshop. How do you, Dr. Sam, how do I even be myself? How do I get comfortable in my own skin? And it still deals with self-esteem. Who criticized you in the past? Who made you feel some kind of way? And why did you listen to them? Because God made you. God is the one that designed you. Y'all better help me. So I need you to decide right now, which lane are you going to be in? Faith or fear? You can't be in both. You cannot be in both. You got to decide today which lane you're going to be in. Because if you're going to be faithful and if you stay high on life, life is going to stay high on you. You got to pick a side. Okay, Dr. Sims. So how do I do that? You guys, you motivators, you inspirationalists, you life coaches, y'all always giving us these prescriptions and these actions and these remedies. Okay, good. That's good, Miss Vanessa. So how do I trust God? How do I trust God? How do I trust God? I love Nike. Prop. How do I do it, Dr. Sims? Just do it. How do I do it, Doc? I told you I'm a golfer. How do I do it, Doc? And that was a prop for they didn't even know it. Just do it. I know. See, once you give in to fear, like Miss Vanessa, once you give in to fear, why did I give it? Why did I do that? Why did I go there? We know better. Just trust God and pray, Lord, help my unbelief. And again, I'm giving you this same remedy. I'm giving you this same remedy. This is how you exercise and increase your faith. This is how you do it. You pray more, spend more time in prayer and meditation, more time in Bible study. We're here every Wednesday night. More time in worship, praise and worship, and increase fasting from those things that cause you fear and anxiety. Fast from that. And the more you exercise your spirituality, exercise your faith, the more you do it, the easier it becomes. Every time you walk, it's easier to walk. Every time you talk, it's easier to talk. Every time you sing, it's easier to sing. Every time you trust God, it's easier to trust God. Come on, somebody. The more you do it, the better you get at it. Come on, somebody. Perfect practice makes perfect. Y'all come on and help me through. Help me in here, y'all. Shalonda, I just may have my workshop, how to take the mask off. Since we're in quarantine, it's just so timely. Dr. Sims, how do I take this mask off? How do I do it, Doc? I'm tired of pretending. I'm tired of being a hypocrite. And I believe I can talk about what I went through and putting on a face and pretending. I think that'll be the space where I talk about it. Because if I have done anything wrong in my 54 years and part of that in 28 years, if I've done anything wrong, it's pretending that everything is all right. And everything is not all right. And we put on face and we put on mask and we put on appearances. But we got to get to a place where, Lord, I'm going to let my light shine. I'm going to be my authentic self. How do you even do that? Quit, number one, and we'll talk about this in the workshop. Don't worry about what folks say. And I'm so proud of Shalom. I'm proud of Miss Vanessa. I'm proud of everybody watching me today. I'm old enough now. I don't worry about what folks say. Because your judgment is irrelevant. Because how is this going to sound? And me and Shalonda talked about this. And everybody, all of my clients that I work with, we talk about this. When they're challenged, Dr. Sam, do I really take this mantle or not? How is this going to sound? And I talked about it yesterday. You tell yourself what you're going to tell God. Why didn't you do what I called you to do? Well, Lord, I was worried about what they were going to say. Who is they? Now, when you do what you want to do you worry about what they say? All those other decisions you made? Did you worry about they and them? No, sir. So why, when I called you to do a thing, walk in purpose, grow rich, I called you to do that, and you didn't want to do that because of them? Hello, Shalonda. They are going to talk about you anyway. You know folks talking about me. And I know folks talk about you. And you should not care. You should not care. You shouldn't care. That's why I spent 8 minutes in prayer meditation. If you're really challenged with just doing it, you're really challenged, spend time in prayer and meditation. And then get your sheet of paper, split it down the middle, right side God, left side you. God has called you to do a work. That's God's side. God called you. God has anointed, appointed, and approved you. And on your side, you have to decide, am I going to walk it out or not? Amen, webcam. Okay? So I need you to decide today, regardless of the season, regardless of what's going on in the world today, regardless, something is going on all the time. This world don't stop. Now you can stop. The world not stopping. We're battling a pandemic. We're battling injustice. We're battling systemic racism and we the bombing, volcanoes, earthquakes, floods, rain. Okay, something going on all the time. Something was going on with you last year this time. So you got to make a decision. And I'm putting together a workshop, and it's going to be the latter part of September. I'm excited. This is an exciting time. Well, Dr. Sam, I don't know. Well, yes, you do know. Draw a line in the sand. Draw a line in the sand. Faith or fear. It's up to you. Faith or fear. Let's go. Let's go. Faith or fear. Let's hover here for a moment. We choose. We've said this since the day one of this pandemic. I choose faith over fear. It's a choice. Faith or fear. It's a choice. You cannot have both. I just love this word, y'all. No trouting. Trust or doubt. You cannot trust and doubt at the same time. Because that's no man land. God can't operate there. Because you don't know what you want. You don't know who you are. What did Rafiki say to Simba? You don't know who you are. Who are you today? Hey, Genevieve. Oh, Genevieve, that's what I'm talking about. Genevieve, I got to put it together. Thank you, Genevieve. Oh, I need to go ahead and put it together, don't I? Boom, boom. We don't play. Genevieve, tweet me at the same name, and I'm gonna save your information, and I'll let you know where to register. Ain't God good, y'all? We don't play. We don't play. What? We don't play. We don't play. Boom! I don't play. You don't know who you are. Do you know how much time you have wasted pretending? And we'll hover over that. We'll hover over that. Thank you, Genevieve. Do you know how much time we've wasted pretending to be somebody we're not? I'm gonna mess with you with this. If I become who you want me to be, And when you get tired of the me that I have become, what am I going to do now? I'm definitely going to battle an identity crisis now because I'm somebody I did not want to be because I became who you wanted me to be. I was watching an old romantic comedy yesterday, and The Ugly Truth. It was so good. Katherine Heigl and the guy that played, he plays in all the tough movies. It was a good movie. Talking about men and women, and the male protagonist told the female protagonist what to do to get a man, and so she put forth this facade, and at the end of the movie she revealed her true self, and the guy was like, well, who have you been? Somebody I wasn't. And so how much energy, time and energy that we put into being phony when all we have to do is have the faith to be the one that God called you to be. Oh man, that's gonna be a good workshop. I think y'all help me talk me through it. Yeah. Okay. And so we have to understand that I got to be who God has called me to be because there's strength in that. Don't be a B-roll actor or actress in the movie of your life when you're supposed to be the leading actor. Oh, come on, somebody. Overcomer. Okay, amen. Overcomer is good. Overcomer is good. All right? Y'all feel me? So I need you to make a choice today. Faithful or fearful. Okay? The last thing I'm going to leave with you is that my membership. Now, on the last Tuesday of the month, this month, what we're talking about is the lack of clarity. Whoo, I got a mastermind. Oh, my Lord. Oh, this is so good. Y'all were there last month, and we talked about the lack of accountability. Now, this month, we're going to talk about the lack of clarity. We waste so much time because we're unclear. And people call it, I'm confused. You're not confused. You're conflicted between faith and fear. Now, there are 4 things you get if you want to join my mastermind, join my private group. Because life coaches have 2 battles. We battle affordability and accessibility. So I designed the Motivation Zone, and the price point now is $97 a month. And you get a free ebook, Walk in Purpose, Grow Rich. You're going to get a Living Motivated, get your notebook journal. And in matter of fact, I'm going to put 2 in there. Because Shalonda said, I done wrote mine up, Dr. Sam. I need another one. You get a weekly motivational email, which is worth the subscription in itself. And I deal with the Secret Sauce series that I developed. And the first email you get is Positive Mental Attitude. Then you get a seat in my monthly mastermind. Guys, I'm so excited right now because, again, it's a private group. And we're moving toward 300 people, and that's why the price point is a little higher now because there are fewer seats. And so we had a full house last Tuesday. I'm so excited, y'all, and thank y'all for your support. We rocking this thing out because I'm America's #1 person development expert because I know what it takes to live a life on purpose. You see what I'm doing? And you ask me why I smile all the time. Because I'm living on purpose. And all you got to do is go to bit.ly/DocMozone. All right? God is so good. God is so good. Guys, stay focused. It's never about the storm. That's part of finding Christ in crisis. It's not about the storm. Not about the storm. Never about the storm. Stay focused on the Lord. Amen. Y'all, I'm excited. Guys, life is good. It's all about attitude. And we'll talk about attitude tomorrow. All right? Just do it, guys. How do I do it, Dr. Sim? Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. All right? But listen, let me get out of here. I love y'all. And guys, I'm going to design the workshop and all that information. It'll be available SOON. All right? And y'all do this for me. Stay high on life. Because if you stay high on life, life is going to stay high